Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to Alois. Thanks for your support. That said, let's get started. Welcome back to Battle Brothers, as we once again resume the adventures of the Raider Militia. Now last time, we left off right in the middle of our first 3-skull contract. At a glance, it actually doesn't look that bad. It's only 9 thieves, and it's a mix of raiders and marksmen. We've fought similar groups in the past. Still, we do need to be careful here. If those marksmen have crossbows and elevated terrain, then it's entirely possible that they could cripple or even kill one of our brothers before we even get a turn. That said, we do need to keep pushing ourselves, so let's see if we can catch up with them once they've cleared the mountains here. Alright, terrain looks good. Let's do this. Ooh. The thieves boldly meet the raiders with scattered crossbow fire. A crossbow bolt tears through Stileppo's shoulder. At least the terrain's in our favor, though we're definitely in for a tough fight here. We'll have to be particularly careful with those pole arms. See if we can pick those guys off before they reach our line. Archibald lands a shot, but it's deflected by his target's chain. Oh, and Alois gets us started, killing a brigand marksman with a perfectly placed shot. I'll have to keep an eye on those crossbowmen. They're almost certainly headed for that little hill there. Drakiith darts forward, stunning a brigand spearman. Rev moves up as well, lashing the stunned spearman with his flail. Pole armors are still exposed. We'll have to hope we can land a few hits on them next turn. The enemy marksmen advance, firing scattered shots. A well-placed bolt punches through Jeff's throat. We're hurt, but it's well within my expectations. Bandit axeman lashes at Drakiith, smashing a shield to flinders. Rowan and Nod tear into the second bandit spearman, smashing his armor to scrap. Let's try sending Stileppo after those crossbowmen. It's a risky move, but he might be able to force them to back off. Cazador quickly tends to Jeff's neck wound. King lands a hit, shredding his target's chainmail. Sir Skelebit splits his opponent's helmet, lopping off the man's ear. Quintus decapitates the northern spearman. Finding himself unengaged, Drakiith rushes the bandit axeman. Again, it's a risky move, but it'll be difficult for him to land a hit in close quarters. Moving into round 3. Let's keep our fingers crossed here. Alois takes a light hit. And one of the crossbowmen runs. Okay. A bandit shieldman tries to push the second spearman to safety, but Rowan beheads the man before he can escape. Alois aims true, putting an arrow through the last crossbowman's leg. Looks like the other crossbowman didn't run very far. Nod wraps his flail around a brigand's shield, cracking the bandit's skull and splattering his brains across the battlefield. There we go. Valen stuns the brigand pole armor. Need to be very careful about placement here. A crossbow bolt comes in over Rowan's shield and throws up sparks as it's deflected by his nasal helmet. The real trick here is going to be running down those marksmen without making ourselves easy targets. Archibald puts an arrow through the limping crossbowman's arm. Fox tears at his opponent's chain shirt. Rabbit executes the second crossbowman with a well-placed arrow. The bandit axeman is panicking. His panic only grows as he sees the surrounding raiders reach for their knives. Nod plants his dagger in the polearmor's shoulder. Rev cripples the axeman's leg, making it harder for the man to run away. Stalepo takes a crossbow bolt at point-blank range, but it bounces harmlessly off the crown of his helm. Alright, I think we've got this. Quintus mercilessly dispatches the panicking axemen. Stalepo smashes the last of the crossbowmen off of his perch. Alois puts an arrow through the bandit bowman's arm. And Skelebit finishes off the last of the bandit frontliners. Fox fatally impales the bandit bowman. Revenant mutilates the last of the bandits, brutally stabbing him in the arm and side. The bandit moves to run, but finds himself with no avenues of escape. And there we go. Stalepo finishes the fight, and gets a little payback for the crossbow bolt that's lodged in his shoulder. No other serious injuries, but no level ups either. Ah, looks like we're walking away with 2 crossbow bolts. I would have liked all 3, but I'm certainly not complaining. We got both polearms too. There's a flail. Oh, and both chain shirts. Not bad. Not bad at all. The battle is done, and the lockbox was easy to find amongst the corpses of your enemies. You should probably return it to Eberic the Burgomeister for your just reward. Let's collect our pay. All right. Not a lot of gold, but some pretty solid equipment upgrades. Let's get that shoulder patched. Okay. Let's hit the pause button real quick, so I can hand out that new gear. I'd also like to take a look at the locals real quick, just to see if there's anyone worth hiring. We'll be right back. And we're back. Gear's taken care of, and we did end up finding one suitable recruit. A normal Joe. A run-of-the-mill detailer who decided to try his hand at the action-packed life of a mercenary. I'm sure that'll probably turn out just fine. Now, he is a pretty solid recruit, but he's also a little unpredictable. His potential is all over the place, but he's got 2 stars in fatigue, which is always nice. We will be pretty reliant on the RNG where the rest of his combat stats are concerned, but what else is new? Worst case scenario, he won't work out and he'll become another corpse on the battlefield. And in that case, we'll just keep an eye out for an even better recruit. Welcome aboard, Joe. Anyway, looks like we've got a 1 skull, so let's take a look at that. A pack of dogs streams down the road, a few children in chase. They scatter past you one by one, the dogs howling and huffing with joy, the children screaming out greetings. A woman walks up, a metal skillet in one hand and a wash rag in the other. "Hey there, sellsword. I probably should let one of them messenger men find you and tell you this, but I got the news, so I'll tell you anyhow. Everick the Burgomeister's looking for you." She flutters her eyes. You smile back and nod. Valinrook smirks. "See something you like, sir?" You tell the man to go fark a goat. You step into Everick the Burgomeister's room and he shoves a map into your face. Oh, okay, it's another exploration contract. We've done a couple of those before. Well, the pay's not much, but it is easy work. And we can certainly use the gold and reputation. Looks like we're headed north. Bleached out ruins. Not the place we're looking for. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's go back and collect our pay, but that first set of ruins, that place has some potential. That might be another bandit camp. Like I said, not a lot of money, but not exactly a difficult job either. Anyway, let's take care of some business here real quick, and then I want to take another look at those bleached out ruins. We're definitely running low on supplies, so let's do a little trading before we head back out. Obviously, we've got 2 raiders sidelined right now, so we're in no shape to take on the Reckless Brothers camp. I think our best bet here is to head north towards Weinberg. That way, we can take another look at those ruins we just discovered. Now let's see here. Okay, no luck on the scouting, but those footprints are very promising. Oh, yep, there we go. Nice. Looks like we got to them just before that patrol did. Let's hope we don't regret that. Oh, and just like that, Revenant becomes a living pincushion. One bolt protruding from his chest and the other dangling from his tattered ear. Rough start, but that's fine. It's well within my expected casualty range. Terrain's a little awkward, but I think we're okay here. Alois starts us off, landing a glancing hit on the enemy crossbowmen. Fox puts his new brush hook to work, trimming a bandit's ear off the side of his head. Alright, Rev, let's get you out of there. Rowan breaks in his new crossbow, putting a bolt through the enemy marksman's shoulder. Archibald follows suit, putting another crossbow bolt through the unfortunate bandit's leg. Cazador gleefully plunges the tines of her warfork straight through a bandit swordsman's neck. Our new recruit takes a minor hit, but his helmet turns it aside. Alois finishes off the bolt-riddled marksman. Fox finishes off the one-eared bandit on the south. Nod makes full use of his flail, repeatedly lashing an enemy shieldman. Archibald fires at point-blank range, sinking a bolt deep into a bandit's side. Then he quickly goes for his knife. Moving into round 3. I think we've got this. The bandit bowman makes a tactical withdrawal, and Archibald takes a heavy hit, though his chainmail saves him for now. Alois lands a hit, breaking the bandit on Archibald. And Rabbit promptly puts an arrow through the bandit's shoulder. Not to be outdone, Fox promptly executes the badly mangled bandit. A normal Joe makes a good showing for himself, severing an opponent's artery. Cazador dings an opponent's helmet. Minor hit on Joe. Quintus lacerates the bandit swordsman. Drakiith is exhausted. Let's see if we can catch up with that bowman. Sir Skelebit decapitates his opponent, then moves to flank. Yeah, I think that guy might be gone. Cazador leaves the bandit swordsman on the brink of death. Huh. That guy's actually still pretty close. King lands a hit. You know what? Let's stop wasting ammo here. There we go. Rowan shoots the bandit swordsman square in the chest, putting him down. Alright, let's wrap this up. Fox trashes the last shieldman's armor. Cazador swoops in for the kill, and the rest of the raiders set off in pursuit of the fleeing bowmen. Gotta say, I respect that marksman for sticking around as long as he did. I mean, he's going to die, but I can't fault his bravery. Valen smashes the marksman in the face, practically liquefying the man's nose. The raiders rush forth, a swarm of bloodlust and sharpened steel. The raiders descend upon the man, hacking him to pieces, with Cazador claiming the final blow. Minor injury on Revenant, but otherwise, we made it through the fight with minimal injuries. One level up, too. Sadly, we did have to destroy most of their gear, but we did get a few nice pieces here. Yeah, all things considered, I think that went pretty well. Alright, let's have a quick look at Quintus. Well, not bad, but he's still not having much luck with those defense rolls. You know what? Let's put his last advance in ranged accuracy. Maybe we can give him a throwing weapon later down the line. As for his perk, that I'm going to have to think about. Though, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments below. More importantly, those tracks make it almost certain that that is in fact another bandit stronghold. And from the looks of it, it might actually be on even ground. Okay, well, we're already past the 30-minute mark, so we'll resupply, get our injuries treated, and then we'll hit the pause button for now. But we'll definitely pick up here next time. I've got a pretty good feeling about that place. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Battle Brothers, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official Facebook page, the official Twitter feed, the fan-run wiki, or the store pages on Steam or GOG. Links are in the description.